Now, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel G-Man Aviation. Now, in today's video, we are going back in time to the first plane that has ever been invented, ever been made. It is right here, the Wright Flyer. We, of course, have it here for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. This was added a little while ago with with one of their 40th anniversary updates, or a little later. But today we are going to be going back in time to where the first flight was even held, and we will be checking out how the Wright Flyer can fly and check out how the model of the flight simulator is. So yeah, let's get into it. So here we are in the Wright Flyer. Here we have our easy, nice looking plane. You could see behind it currently we do have a little catapult. Now this is the first flight airport in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I know it's not as it was when we did it. They did theirs on a beach, which I may show you guys later, depending if I can find it. But, of course, there was no asphalt runways back in the time of the Wright brothers and the time of the Wright Flyer. Now, here, of course, we needed a catapult to go off, because you could see in the back here, we only have two tiny little engines. Now, these two tiny little engines can't really get us far. As you'll see later in the video, we will not really be able to do much. So, let's just take a look at some of the things. We can see right here in the middle, we have our lovely pilot, which is one of the Wright brothers. I do not actually know which one it is right now, but he is moved by his torso moving the ailerons, and of course the little hand stick here is the elevators, which are right here. And yes, not a really comfortable position to be sitting in to really be, flying for long distances, but as you'll see later, it won't really matter that much. So let's already just get the plane started. Now there are two ways we can start up the Wright Flyer. We can either hand prop the engine like this, or we can of course just turn on the magneto switch. There you go. We do have our engines are now started on the beautiful first ever plane. Oh, and now we're already off. Oh god, I was not prepared for that. Oh god. Okay, we may have to do this again. So here we are flying. We're at about 20 kilometers per hour, or not. And this is actually keeping us alive, kind of. I'm actually surprised. I thought we were going to die more. So now, I believe the first flight only happened for about 20 seconds before, we meet our fate, which is about pretty much death. So, yeah, it's not, not the best method for getting around anywhere, but, it'll work. So let's just try this again, see if we can make it any further than we did last time. But then we'll take you down to the beach to kind of show where it was. So let's just start back up the engine, and we can just, we do have to actually show the catapult. And we will be launched off here in a second. Oh, we're just gonna stay. Oh god. We're already crashing. Okay, we're gonna stay upright right here. We are good. Like I said, we're only going about 20 kilometers per hour, which is not really good. I want to try to gain speed as quickly as possible. Of course, they didn't really need ailerons because you're not really turning at all. And also, when I'm trying to use the turning surface, we kind of crash. So there we are, crashed again. Only probably like 10-20 seconds. We will get a stopwatch a little later. But yeah, now let's move on to the beach where they actually did it. So let's try it there. So here we are on the beach of where the Wright Flyers flew their plane. Now here, see on the beach, of course, these buildings were here in the background. That is just the newness of the Microsoft Flight Simulator. But let's see if we can do it. This time we'll actually have a stopwatch up, so we'll see how good that is. Okay, so according to Google, the first flight only lasted about 12 seconds here. So we are going to be trying to beat that here with our stopwatch up in the corner. So let's see if we can beat it. Of course, we need to start our engine first. Let's just get that started up here. And once we are actually in the air, I will start the stopwatch. Okay, we're starting the stopwatch now. Here we go. We are flying. We're going along the exact same beach that the Wright Flyers were flying on. Oh boy, this is This is gonna be a hard one. Oh, so I am actually getting some aileron control. Oh no, we died. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Oh no. Oh wait, we're still flying. We're still flying. We're still flying. Oh no. Oh no. All right, so we have finally crashed after about good 36 seconds after, you know, the first flight was. So we have actually lasted longer than the first flight. Surprisingly, somehow, we have. But, you know, that is pretty good. Let's try to just, you know, if we had any headwind, I think that this plane would pretty much be doomed because it can't really, like, survive against any, like, winds or... Oh, there's just basically a cloth sheet that was basically just tied around. But of course, the first pioneer for aviation, a pretty good experienced, good plane. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, maybe you learned a little more about the first flight. Of course, happened in Kitty Hawk. Now, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.